Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. Amazing week, unbelievable week, and we missed Microsoft. Isn't that funny? We missed Microsoft, but we hit a line 4 to 21. We hit Sam, the beer, rocketed. I mean, we hit everything else. I mean, what a move, Lamb Research. For people that don't understand Lamb Research, the move was so insane. And here's the thing. If I believe that Lamb Research is 1,500 plus within 2 years, I believe the memory is going to insanely rocket the market. I think you need 8 to 10x more memory. I think computers, SMCI, you're going to need, the data warehouses are going to double in size. Okay? So just crazy moves. And if you understand, so I had some calls this weekend, and some of the calls frustrate me. Like people it's just interesting. There's people like, oh, I think the market's going to crash in the next couple of years, so I'm going to buy puts every week. I'm just like, guys, the trend is the trend. Okay? I mean, why do I care if the market crashes in 3 weeks? Okay? Why do I care? I mean, we have calls. I mean, look, we have calls. Say we have Roku calls. Roku is up. We have we have Pulo calls. Pulo is up. We have Now calls. Now is up. We have what else? We've got I don't even remember. NOW. Oh, we have Microsoft. That's down a little bit. No, it's about the same. And we have UPSC calls, and it's flying. All we need is UPSC can get to the 71, and maybe it gets to, maybe it doesn't, maybe it drops 10. But if it gets to 71, those options are 6. It covers every other position. Every other position will be covered. Okay? So, guys, don't overthink stuff. Don't think garbage. Quit reading Twitter. Read my Twitter. Don't read anybody else's Twitter. Why? Because you guys, here's the thing. One thing you need to do. You need to get ridiculously cocky. Sam is stupid cocky in this stuff. Okay? Get cocky. So what does that mean? That means, if somebody tells you, I mean, I got people out there posting charts on the, so this guy, I like this guy, Trend Spider and all that. They're good people. They're good, smart people. But they believe in their charts and their charts suck. Okay? I'm just telling you. This guy posts on the NVIDIA is at 300 for 4 days. Go back and look before NVIDIA when it's at 300. He posts, he goes, this is set up for a huge head and shoulders, and it's going to break down. And NVIDIA most likely hits 200. And he gets almost, 250 replies of people saying NVIDIA is going to crash. Yes, you're right. Your charts are great. And NVIDIA goes up 80 points. And immediately he says, it shouldn't have gone up. It shouldn't have gone up. The news is different. It's different. The news is the news. I don't care what you believe. The news is the news. Okay? And here's the news. And if you guys sign up for Sam's thing on Saturday, we're going to do it on Saturday. It's going to be about 3+ hours, and then you'll have access to that content, as we'll keep updating the content over and over again for a year. And let me just think. So we believe we're going to charge $199 for it, but you'll get $50 off if you're a member here. Okay? So we'll create a code, and we're going to teach you the few things that you need to know about AI and how to do stuff on it, and why it matters. And once you learn that, you're going to understand why NVIDIA is going up and up and up. Okay? And you're going to understand why SCMI is going up and up and up. Think about SCMI. This was at 250, 6 weeks ago. And every single day it would go up 5 or 10, and every single day it would drop, and it went to 220. And I'm just sitting there, it's like, what the hell is wrong with people? Okay? Look, the news is the news. SCMI comes out last week, and they beat by $1. They beat by 400 million. The guy, pre-announced. They pre-announced, and the stock goes to 280. It's 335. So if somebody told you that, what would you say? You would say these guys are morons. They don't understand anything. Exactly. They don't understand anything. I've been preaching Lam Research for the last 3 months that it's going to go and go and go. Look at KLA-Tencor says chips are picking up huge with the AI. KLA. So Lam Research makes the equipment that makes memory chips. KLA makes the equipment that makes other semiconductors. ASML makes equipment that makes other semiconductors. AMAT makes equipment that makes other semiconductors. Okay? All that being said, I don't know how good AMD is going to be. But if AMD takes out 121, it's going to go to 132 this week. Now, I said if it takes out 121. Okay? Very straightforward. But AI is changing the world, so your charts are meaningless. They're completely meaningless. Okay? And let me get you go off target here, but I'm going to tell you something else. 25% of the companies that exist today are going to go out of business. 25% are going to go out of business. They just are. They're going to go out of business. Probably will start getting really bad in 2 to 3 years. Why? Because their CEOs don't have a clue. Now, for younger people here, I've said this story before. Eastman Kodak. This guy went to Eastman Kodak, and he showed them the digital camera. And everybody on the board voted. Think about this. These guys making, back then, they're probably making $200,000 when everybody else is making 10 grand. These 11 guys said, we are a film company. If we enable this guy to do his digital camera and we license it, we will have no film sales and our film business will go to zero. Well, this film business still went to zero. This is why you can't listen to charts and you can't listen to people. The chart doesn't know that the film business is going to zero. The chart can't figure that out. Okay? And people, there's this guy, somebody sent me this article and I'll find it. It's in one of my DMs. And this guy, very wealthy guy, he's a billionaire. This guy was a billionaire back in 2000. No, back in 2000, it was actually before that. I think it was a 1996 article. And he posted, and there's a Wall Street Journal article that says this guy, whoever he was, says the internet is a fad and it'll go away. The internet is a fad. It will go away. A billionaire telling you that. That would be like Bill Gates telling you today AI is worthless. And millions of people listen to him. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to these people. AI is AI. It's going to go crazy. Okay? I'm telling you. And our thing is going to be very, very good. And it's going to give you the basics on how to do this stuff, etc. And then you can pursue it and keep going. And we'll keep going. We're hiring people to learn this stuff and stick it out there and put it out there and doing stuff. Okay? But it's going to change the world. So now, if that's going to change the world, why would NVIDIA go down? Why would NVIDIA go down? Oh, it's up too much. Who cares? NVIDIA can go to 1,000 and be trading it at 400 PE, and then it can go to 1,200. And then maybe 2 or 3 years from now, it has a bad earnings, and it goes from 500, from 1,000 to 500. I don't care. I'll have sold it. I'll have made my money. But today, everything is running. Everything is running. And this SPX takes out 4,600, we're going to rock it. We're going to rock it. Okay? Adobe, look at Adobe. So Adobe has earnings. It goes to 522 after hours. It goes to 480. And for 3.5 weeks, it sits at 480, and it can't get over. Then it goes to 500. And then last week it tries to break down, it can't break down. But what doesn't break down breaks up. So it goes from 480 to 540. 480 to 540. Think about this. NVIDIA goes down because of the rebalance. Now it's going up. Guys, you don't even understand how huge NVIDIA is going to be. So that makes SPMI that huge. That makes Lam Research even bigger. Even bigger. Look at Lam Research. Just took off again. I mean, it's utter insanity how far these things are going. Okay? So just understand that. Understand that. UPSC, the true AI. If you believe in AI at all, then UPSC is at 200. And we're going to sell some of these, but I don't even know what to say. When somebody, if you go look at UPSC 350 calls for January, 350 calls, not the 200, not the 100s, the 350s, they're $1. Jesus Christ. You could actually sell them. And if it gets near 300, 320, you just buy the stock. Because they're going to take the stock from you at 350. Jesus. But if it goes up to 350, Jesus. I mean, unbelievable. I mean, how is that thing should not even be 1 cent. It should not even be 1 penny. Does somebody know something? Did UPS sign a contract with a bank? What if UPSC signs a contract with Chase or Bank of America? We're going to do all their loans for them. Things up 100 in a day. Nobody's saying it's going to go. I'm just telling you it can. And the news. And then we see every single thing is rocketing here. And somebody's going to say, I want a short stuff. Wow. Okay? Understand. Okay, let's get going. Good morning, everybody. Stocks go up, stocks go down. SPX was up, 7, 8, 9? 7, 8. So I had 8 to this. You're at 45.90. You got 46.11, 46.22, and then 46.50. Okay? Downside, 45.50. Avago, earnings August 31st, they just announced. Okay, so still a month away. 922. NVIDIA, 472, 476, 479 takes it to 500. Wow. So last week, see, the market gets stupid here sometimes. NVIDIA CEO says we're testing with Intel to see if they can make our chips. And the test went very well. So if they can make more chips, then Amazon can put in more servers, Microsoft can get more servers, Google can get more servers, cloud gets better, Snow gets better, MDB is, you need more MDB because you need more database, you need more memory, Lam Research. Vicious cycle to the upside. Lam Research, 732, 751. AMAT, 156. Meta, 326, 332. Shop has earnings. Shop has earnings before Amazon has earnings. Wednesday, I believe. If Shop is good, you have a beast number here, 71, 72. 272 is 76. Very interesting. I actually like the 72s, but I like them at $1.25, but they're like $2. So I'm waiting. I'm relaxing. UPSC, 69.71. Now, let me tell you, this 71 is so hard. It may hit 71 today and drop 10. And your options, we have the 69 at 2. And if it goes to 71, those are going to be 5.5 to 6. But they could go from 6 to 2 in less than 2 minutes if it fails at 71. Now, if it gets through, does this rocket to 100 at earnings? Jesus. Our 40s will go to $60 from 2. It was so way back. Snowman, 177, 182, 186. MDB, 422. Carvana needs 46. Roku. Now, Roku, the CEO is the ultimate garbage CEO. Okay? Garbage CEO. But it doesn't matter. The stock was moving up on Friday. Somebody said, Sam, you tell me Roku CEO is garbage. He is garbage. Doesn't mean garbage can't go up. Garbage can go up. Waste management. Garbage. So I don't care. Doesn't mean I'm going to buy the stock. But Roku's going up. If it takes out 92 early, this looks like 99 really fast. If that happens, we got another one. We bought it, $280, going to go to $10 to start the week. Boom, covers everything. Coin, 103, 109 earnings later this week. Adobe rocketing, 6-something target on it. 552. AMD, I actually like AMD. I'm not a big AMD player, but I actually like AMD. I think this has a possibility of 132. Netflix, I like it lower. Let it pop to 430, and then we'll go back and lower. SCMI, 352. Twilio, 67.69. NOW. Why did this go down? Their earnings are that stunning. Now, you remember way back, some clown on Twitter, that, he's got a beef with Sam. He's garbage. Says the now CEO doesn't hold any stock. Are people really this ignorant? Think about this. Reed Hastings from Netflix used to sell every share he got every time he got shares. For 5 years, he sold every share he had. Oh, but he has an option to buy another 5 million shares at $1. So he effectively has 5 million shares. Same thing with NOW. The guy has so much stock you can't even imagine. But amateurs come out there and spew garbage. That guy said, and he literally, it's funny to me how people love to follow garbage people. This guy says, I'm shorting it at 350. It's at 570. He's getting destroyed. And he should. Saying that a CEO doesn't have stock, like that matters. He's got options. If you have, let's say you have $500 million worth of stock, are you going to sell some? Are you going to sell 400 million of it and still have 100 million? Absolutely, I would. Would you not? Amazon, 136, 139. If Amazon would have died higher, this thing is at 150 now. Why is 150 important? Because 150 times 20 to 1 split, puts it back to 3,000. Wow. When it was at 90, it was at 1,500, 1,800. So this gone from 1,800 almost back. Microsoft, all about 343. If it gets to 343, it rips. Tesla, 272, 279. And that's what we know, that's what we know, that's what we know. Okay, let me go to comments. Questions? Palantir, I don't trade Palantir. It's, you can trade it. I don't trade stocks that move $1, $1.50. It's just too hard to trade for me. You guys may like it. I don't like it. I really am not the guy to go buy something for 70 cents and sell it for 80 cents. That's not me. I don't do that. I don't do hard trades. But if you like to do them, you can do them. And maybe you catch that 70 cents and go to $1.20 on Palantir. Very possible. Okay? Sam, how to get Twitter feed? When you signed up, you were supposed to send a message. It's SmarterTrading411. Okay? Ask to follow SmarterTrading411. But you need to send a message. The admin won't accept you till you send the message, guys. Okay? PanW is a play on secure cloud. PanW is okay. Look, as AI comes in, there's this thing I read. I actually listened. It's a 2-hour presentation. And it says there's going to be an attack led by AI, and it's going to be a virus and something very bad will happen to power plants or something like that. Very possible. Very possible. Okay. And then after that they go to say, and then there's going to be AI that's going to help to resolve it or block it, right? So for all the good, there's bad, and all the bad, there's good. Okay. So can you talk about your AI stuff? The AI stuff is going to be happening, we believe, next Saturday. Just cleaning some stuff up there. We'll release the link either today or tomorrow, and everybody in the room will get a $50 discount if you're interested. It'll be $199, so $50 discount off of that, and it'll be about 3.5 to 4 hours, somewhere in there, and then you can access the content again. We're going to teach you about ChatGPT and Midjourney and everything else, and how to download and what questions to ask. AI is all about what questions to ask and training your AI. And if you ask the right questions, you get great answers. And if you ask the wrong questions, it goes to shit. Everybody have a great trading day. See you in chat.